I'm back. So, it's been sitting here. I don't know if it's completely dry or not, but I probably won't be playing with this one, considering this is just an old shell that I have. So, just make sure on yours, if you feel like you need to, give it some extra time for the layers to dry. I know mine, see, it still looks a little bit wet. But basically, since you've already put all the coats of paint on there, you're going to start unwrapping the tape. So, put that there. So unwrapping the tape, and do it slowly if you can. Doesn't really matter because either way it's going to stay, but if your paint's still a little bit wet, you want to do it slowly so the paint doesn't smear any, if there is any. You can do it layer by layer. So just going to take the paint off here. Here it might be a little bit sloppy, but that's just because there's extra paint on the edges of the controller, and you can smooth that out if you want to. Any way you want. It usually gets worn down just by you playing with it. But, I mean, if it's really going to bother you that much, you can find a way to smooth it down and it won't really do anything. So, let's go ahead and keep on peeling off all these tape layers of the painter's tape. I preferably don't like painting my white controllers. If I do white controllers, I do multiple layers, like you saw that one I had that was blue and red. Because if you leak any colors, it'll show up way more obvious on these, but you can always just rub it off with fingernail polish remover or whatever. If you do, you get a little bit on the controller. So it's not a biggie. But, yeah. If you can't see, you can't see it right now because I'm peeling the tape off. So just remain with me. And one last piece. Alrighty. This one's a little bit more sloppy considering I rushed through this like no one's business. But if you really want to, you can get a cotton ball or some Q-tips and finish up on the, like see this right here, like I've got like a little bit of smear here, you can just get cotton balls or paper towel and fingernail polish remover. And just kind of finish that up, and you know, any parts that you don't like, you can touch up with that. I won't do it right now, but if you really want me to, I can just show you how to do it. And it's pretty simple. And as for buttons, I know this is the controller that I did tutorial for. I mean, I almost did the exact same thing. See, look. But all you need to do, I'll get the links for these buttons right here. They're really easy to get. You actually buy them in bundle with shells, but the shells don't really work that well. I'm pretty sure you can order Chrome buttons separate. And these right here actually are analog extensions. They're about $15 each. They're called FPS Freak Infinities. They were for Halo 4. That's why they've got the little. I don't, probably can't see it. My camera needs to focus. But they've got the little Halo 4 thing on them. Yeah, see, they've got the little Halo 4 thing on them. But, yeah. I'll go ahead and snap that right back on there. But yeah, that's the controller that I made that you were asking about. The reason the analogs are different is if you want to make the triggers a different color, it's so much easier if you just have a white controller and put it in a black shell, or a black controller and put it in a white shell, because the triggers are already attached. But otherwise, I hate doing it. Taking the triggers off and putting them on different housing, I mean, it's not worth it because you have to get a soldering iron and everything. But I'll go ahead and put this back together, you know. Look, alright, take the controller. And I usually do it this way, so go ahead and place this part face down whenever it's dry. Take the controller, and put it in there, face down. You can move the analogs to make sure they come through. Once they're through, that should be in place, and you can put the rumblers back. Alrighty. Alright, boom. This part. Stupid difficult part. Put that in. It just snaps in place. Put this in there. Boom. 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 Alright, and once those are in the housing, let me find here's a piece I put off to the side. Alrighty. Toss this guy in. The reason I keep on putting the shell back in without being finished is just to make sure all the parts are fitting in the right place. I'm not going to put the buttons back in this one, because I can show you later if you need a button tutorial, but basically the buttons just go back in place. They're like little, like, you can see it, like they're like little like key spots on there, and B won't go into A slot, and A won't go into Y, but B will go into B, and etc., etc. And you gotta put all those little guys in. This guy you have to put into the housing like right here from the other side, like from the inside, but that's basically what the Chrome home button fits into. But yeah, that's pretty much how you paint the controllers to mod them. And I can leave the links for all the parts that you need for the Chrome buttons, whatever colors you need. Just tell me. I can get you links for them so that you won't have to find them. And remember, like, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. All right.